Hello, this is Star, and I want to talk about Tape Sculptor. Sculptor. It's a VST from Impact Soundworks. They make the shreddage guitars and a bunch of other instruments, and they have a big sale going on. And this is the reason why I got it, because they had a sale. I think it was like $100 originally, on sale for like 50. And then if you're a customer that has a bunch of loyalty, they have deals on there. And I got this for a really, really reduced price and really, really cheap. So I'm like, hey, what the heck? Let me play around with it. And I'm glad I did. This thing is kind of cool. In the presets, you have stuff for buses and different things you could do. It's supposed to be like a tape thing, a tape emulator, right? But there's things in here that do things to the signal that are more like trash to me. And trash, I'm talking about an isotope plugin that messes with the signal and it makes it sound crappy and distorted and stuff like that. And this kind of has all the same elements in there and blew me away. Maybe my next favorite trash to play with. So that's the sound with it kind of on but not doing nothing at initialize bypass. It's got an A and B so that you can toggle between which ones. You got settings, quite a bit of settings. Okay, so everything's got a filter. So it's got a filter coming in. Emph, I guess, is to emphasize the bass and the treble and the frequency, and then compressor, saturation. We should know this. We've seen this. Then they got these down here that are degrades the sound coming in. I guess it chews it up. It's got like a bit depth, maybe. A flutter, and these I got already through other means. So this is like partially the reason why I've been ignoring this, is because I can do flutter a while and mellowify free. It was a free originally in Arturio. It's a part of the collection now, collection 5. So I already got this. And then delay, okay. And you got one delay. We got a bunch. Like a tape delay. Right, okay, so nothing too fancy, but you get into these. Messes with the signal a bit. Now you get into some really interesting stuff, at least to me. I love messing with stuff that messes with the sound, or messes with it and makes it almost atonal, static trash. Because it gives a creepy vibe. It gives it a kind of a otherworldly, out there type of thing, especially if you blend certain things into it. Hey. Same effect with a little bit of bandpass around it to make it sound old-timey, or kind of coming from a bad signal. That's pretty cool. This is actually, I was messing around with this in my, was it 2 videos ago, where I liked the plugin so much I made a song video. It got a couple likes on it, so thank you very much if you were one of the people. And I had this on this FX channel down here, and I was routing all my tracks through it, and I was having a ton of fun with it, and it was pretty cool. This FX track I don't use a whole lot. I don't really see the point of it for some reason because usually if I want everything to go to the same one, I'd probably put it on the master track. And normally they all have. I mean, normally not applying the same effects to every one of my tracks, so it didn't really matter to me. But there's this feedback thing. Whoa. And then I added in more delay or more reverb through my favorite and possibly everybody else's Valhalla. If my browser wouldn't go to the bottom of the thing. And normally what I've done is I pretty much as you can tell, the two combined can get out some really spacey or dark type of sounds. And the signal sounds utterly crappy, and it's delicious. Love it. So I'm messing with this thing down at the bottom, and it gives sort of like a feedback thing to it again, and creates sort of a feedback loop. I think Bitwig loves to break feedback loops, really does. I spent a couple of videos back a year ago trying to create them in Bitwig, and Bitwig, except for the delay thing, the Delay Plus, I think, has a really good loop in it where you can stick effects inside that loop and going. But I've been trying to create it outside of that one. And this one creates a nice little loop, and mixed with these two creates some really wild sounds. I'm thinking back to like old 80s movies, so you're got the thing going on and with a little bit of crappiness to it. Of course, the 80s analog type of nostalgia. some reason, I'm thinking machines like Terminator, drones, and stuff like that. It's like this is basically what I'm thinking. Yeah, I could probably put some on top of that, and then use like a little piano on, or sorry, put that on the bottom. Use a piano to like sprinkle a little bits of stuff on top of it while you're messing around with this thing. Maybe, I wonder if you can use a modulator for that. Maybe a randomizer or something. It's gonna get really, yeah, you can. Yeah, it definitely would need a compressor. That's for sure. Like, or a brick wall limiter or something. Yeah. All right. I need to stop messing around. This stuff's too fun, and I'll be here all day. Nobody wants to hear that, right? All right. Hope you liked the video. I really like this plugin. I really do. I think. I think for probably what I pay for it, I love it. I love it a lot. It's almost like Trash 2, which I talk about it a lot. I put it on here. It is hard to get. It's hard to find, apparently. We got Isotope Trash 2. That's why I was looking at the Z's. This little thing. It is awesome. It's not on the market anymore. A trash plugin is, but this thing kind of does the same things where it messes with the element. I don't think it does the flutter and the wows. So kudos to the tape sculptor, but it does. This thing does kind of distortions, overdrives, all kinds of stuff that is non-standard. And it tries to throw in all kinds of weirdness into it, and allows you to do all kinds of things to the signal. So you got sort of a whole bunch of different categories of how to distort and shape it, and then you have two filters before and after. You have convolution, so your reverb and stuff, convolution, reverb, and stuff like that. And this has a bunch of different categories and using different non-standard convolution reverbs, and then your dynamics, your gate, your compressor, and stuff like that, and then a delay. And this has tape and tube delay in it, as well as lo-fi and stuff like that. And it's really good for messing up a signal. Really good for messing up a signal, hands down. But like I said, it's not on the market anymore. And this particular plug-in and the way this is set up, you can't actually get this anymore unless you set it up yourself with your own type of, all right, I'm going to add a filter, You're not going to be able to get a whole bunch of these right here You can with the plugin, but like setting it all up like this is going to be hard. And then you got the 6 million presets that you got with it. Kind of cool. My dog's going to be annoying as crap, but hopefully not too annoying because I'm going to wrap this up. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening, and I will catch you later.